it would be nice to add this to your staff going down the stretch.
We're ready to go. Ryan Frandon leads it off and looks at the first pitch off the plate. No balls, 2 strikes the count. The pitch swung on, and that ball is hit out toward right center on his horse. Mansour cannot get to it in time. It's off the fence. Curtis races for second. He has excellent speed, and he'll hold there with a 1-out opposite field double to the gap. Here's the 3-0 to Corcoran, and that's high and away, ball 4. The 2-0 delivery from Michael Winter to Nathan Fink, and that hit him. Came in right on the wrist or hand. The 0-2 pitch to Kirby Orth. Bounces in the field turf and gets away, and that's going to get a run in. It kind of bounced in front of Andrew Ermis at first, but then took a sharp left turn. And 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 1-2 hit on the ground, and it got past Casey Borba into right field. That'll score a run. Runners remain on the corners as Fink moves to third. Orth with an RBI. 2-2 pitch to Hunter Alvord, and a runner picked off and a throw wild gets away. A run comes in, and all the way around to third is Horth. All the way from first to third on the error, and now it's 3-0 Sam Houston.
Well, he had him picked off. It was trying to hit a moving target.
So now, here's the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Hamilton gets a strikeout for out number 2. The stretch in the pitch, swing and a miss. Hudson Hamilton comes in and gets a couple of strikeouts.
Hey everyone, I'm Wheels with a quick reminder that you could use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Hope you all enjoy the video.
From the right side, even against left-handers. Now going lefty-lefty. Here's the pitch. Check to swing. He got hit. The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Off from first is Rodriguez, and the ball just went right through the wickets. Rodriguez with a big turn. He'll hold there, moving a runner. Off from second is Rodriguez, and then maybe some pain from Baker. He started throwing and pulled up, and the 3-2 pitch from Jonathan Anders, and that's down and in, ball 4. Mendoza will take first base against Vanderbilt, but he drew 3 walks. Pitch. He swings here on a grounder through on the left side of base hit. Coming in to score is Rodriguez. Mendoza big turn, but he'll hold there at second. Temo Becerra with an RBI single to left. The Longhorns are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's the first pitch coming to Borba. He does square. He does bunt. It's a good bunt, but they'll throw to third and get the lead runner there. Stretch. And the pitch from Anders. Swung on, and that is lined into right center, a base hit. Rounding third, being waved to the plate is Becerra. Mansour digging, slides. He is out at second base. I thought he had a shot to get the double there. They'll take another quick look here, and we'll see.
Ball's in the glove. He's down. I believe his foot's in there before the tag is made. That's my personal opinion. I think this could be overturned.
Yeah, the issue would be, is it enough to overturn the call? Because it is bang bang, no doubt about it.
After review, the runner at second base is out. Texas is charged with a challenge. They have 1 remaining.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and a fly ball hit out toward right. Playable for Bazemore. In position to make the catch, and that will retire Texas baseball. Here's the 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Swung on, and a ball hit on the nose to center on his horse. Still chasing it and unable to get to it is Robbins. The throw comes in. That's going to be a double to dead center. The 3 ball, 2 strike pitch to Fink. He swings and hits a ball well out toward deep left center. Diving for it but unable to get it is Robbins. And the runner's going to score. That's going to be an RBI double. Back-to-back doubles allowed by Hudson Hamilton. And it's 4-2 Sam Houston. 5-0 in the top of the 4th. 0-1 pitch, and that's lined to center, a base hit. Runner being held up at third, and then Robbins dropped the ball, but the runner wasn't coming anyway. So it's a single, be a ball. The 3-1. And that is high, ball 4. Hamilton, the stretch, and the 1-1. Swung on, and the ball hit well out toward right. Back to the grand slam home run. Wes Baker, a grand slam the opposite way. And it's suddenly become an 8-2 lead for Sam Houston.
You make a mistake, Baker just launches this. His 6th of the year. And it is an 8-2 Sam Houston lead. As he got a ball he can handle. Middle in, and he turns and just knew it right away. He just smokes it.
Right-hander, the stretch and the pitch. Swung on and the ball hit well, and you can forget about this one. Say goodnight to it. Line drive shot smoked off the bat by Carson Tinney. His 15th home run and 37th RBI of the season. It's now an 8-3 ball game. That one traveled 400 feet at 113 miles per hour.
He hit it well. It's just a question if it was going to have it get high enough. That's all I was worried about. It very low launch angle.
Toward the left side of the infield. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's going to be lined in the left field for a base hit. Up with the ball pack. He'll fire it back in.
Spinning up in the middle of the zone. A very hittable pitch. No chance to throw him out.
Yeah, Curtis with a great jump, and he is now 21 out of 31. The count is no balls and 2 strikes to Cade Corcoran. Grubbs pitch. Swung on and a comebacker to Grubbs. He looked toward third, but we'll go ahead and take the sure out. Lob it to first. Doubled in a run, and he has scored twice. Swings to the first pitch and lines it to right field, a base hit. In to score from third is Curtis Fink with his second hit of the ball game. Opposite field base hit, and it's 9-3 Sam Houston. Here's the pitch from Grubbs. Swung on and a fly ball hit to right, chasing Mansour back to the warning track. Has to go right to the wall, and he pulls it in. As the wind started to push it a little toward right center, Mansour able to run it down from Connor Mundy, the right-hander. And that's low, ball 4. The pitch. And that one skips back to the screen. That allowed Becerra to reach second base. So now the pitch. And that gets away as well as ball 4. The stretch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and a hard hit ground ball to short. They'll go to short, way to second. 3 ground balls to short after a leadoff walk and then a 2-out walk. Largely thrown that here to start off the inning to Tinney. The pitch. And that's a walk. And the 0-1. Swung on, and that's going to be a sinking liner to left. It'll fall for a base hit. Pack going the opposite way. Out of the stretch. A look back to second. Now the 3-1. And that's inside ball 4. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. To Mendoza. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Ethan. And he takes inside ball 4. It brings home a run. Trotting in to score from third is Carson Tinney. Anthony Pack moves to third base. Here's the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch to Temo Becerra. Swings here and sends a fly ball out to right. Should be caught deep enough to score the run. The throw will go all the way to third. It was close, but not in time. Sacrifice fly. Temo Becerra scores Anthony Pack Jr., and it's now a 9-5 ball game with runners on the corners and 1 out. A stretch from the right-hander, Gabe Winans. The 2-0 delivery. Swung on and a high fly ball to left. This with carry. Back to the warning track. You can say goodnight to it. 3-run Borba bomb. And this is a brand new ball game now. It's 9-8.
The 11th time that he surrendered a home run, and Borba caught it on the barrel and got it out of here. And
here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Ermis chased that one upstairs, and that will retire Texas. The payoff. Strike 3 call. Got it on the outside corner. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Have to hurry. A-Rod's throw in time. 1-2-3 go the Bearcats. Here's the windup of the 1-2. Swung on and the ball hit well out toward left. Way back. This is a tie ball game. 8 Robbins. Home run number 18 and RBI number 45, and we start all over again. 9-9 is the score.
he absolutely clobbers this. Off-speed pitch, and he goes down, and he did not miss it, folks.
He'll get no decision either. The 3-2, and that is outside ball 4. Nice job by Tinney. Now the 3-1 pitch from Gabe Winans, and that's ball 4. Pitch here swung on, and the ball hit well out toward the alley and right center. On his horse to make the catch is Bazemore. Tagging at second and going to third on out number 1 is Carson Tinney. Rodriguez able to advance the runner, fielder's choice, back in the second. And stealing second base without even a throw taking off to second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. The 3-2. Swung on, and that's lined down the left field line. It's fair. It's in the corner for extra bases. 2-run score on the play. Ethan Mendoza, a double into the left field corner, and the Longhorns have their first lead of the night. It's 11-9. And the 0-2 pitch to Borba. Strike 3 called, and he knew it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. The payoff. Swung on, high chopper, charging. Rodriguez gonna have to make a quick throw, and he did not get it. They said, here's the 3-0 to Hunter Alvord. And that's off the plate. Ball 4. It's a 4-pitch, 2-out walk. A little bit modified shift. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and the ball hit well. Out toward right, and just like that, Sam Houston has the lead. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Wes Baker is the nephew of Lance Burton. He looks like his uncle tonight. He's driven in 7 runs on 2 home runs.
Both these balls have been no doubters, Greg. It left the bat. It's out of the yard, and just like that.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll retire the side.
It's dead steal right now.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Mansour chased one upstairs. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Here's the pitch. And it's strike 3 called. Fooled him there.
First breaking ball.
Here's the 2-1 delivery. Swung on, and the ball smoked out toward left, but playable. Backpedaling as Orth makes the catch. From Brody Walls to Jace Martinez. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pitch coming. And that's lined, and that's fair. Into left field. Pack running it down, but a big turn there by Frandon. He will have his first hit of the night. An opposite field 1-out double. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Sold him off there. Couldn't check the swing. From Brody Walls to Cade Corcoran. Strike 3 called. Got him looking.
And back to the heater.
To Tinney. Swing and a miss. And Carson strikes out. That's out number 1. From Mason Murphy to Anthony Pack Jr. Lays off ball 4. And he's off. The pitch is a strike. There will not be a throw down the second. The 3-2 pitch. High ball 4. From Mason Murphy to Temo Becerra. Swings here and lines it in the left field, a base hit. Rounding third, coming to the plate to score the tying run is Anthony Pack Jr. Stopping at second base is Ethan Mendoza. 12-12. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Mason Murphy to Casey Borba. Swings here, pops it sky high. This ought to end the inning. Backpedaling, the second baseman Jace Martinez has to play. Settles under, makes the catch, and that will do it.
We were tied up at 12.
Nathan Fink at the plate to lead it off. Swings at the first pitch and hits a drive down to right center. That's going to fall in the alley. Ball gets loose and then picked up by Mansour, but it's going to go for a double anyway. Opposite field leadoff double from Nathan Fink to start the 9th inning. First pitch, he's not squaring, and he swings and drives one out to right. This one's going to leave the ballpark. And Sam Houston reclaims the lead, 14-12.
This ball is another one. It's just absolutely smoked. His first of the year. And so he hits this ball a ton as he just absolutely smokes this ball. It's a slider that stays in, and there's no doubt about it. He smoked it, hit it out of the ballpark. What the conversation between Schlossnagle and the home plate umpire was about, but
yeah. So an appeal is what it was a conversation, and now Jim Schlossnagle is going to ask the umpires. You can ask for a review
to make that turn, and he was so excited after hitting the home run, going down the line.
The batter runner didn't touch first base.
Okay, so it stands. It is a home run. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. Here's the 1-0. Swings here and a ground ball hit. Up with it. Rodriguez whirls, fires to first. Well, it would have been maybe on time. Would have been close, but it was offline anyway. And here's the 3-ball, 1-strike pitch. It's high for ball 4. Here's the pitch. Here it is. Ground ball hit to short. Rodriguez to second for one. Relay the first. 6-4, 3 Hammond-Egger. We say it here, it comes out there. Double play and the inning's over. And the pitch. And it hit him. So after being down on the count, 0-2, Ashton Larson is hit by a pitch. A 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Duplantier is off, and the throw airmails into center field. And Duplantier will go back to second. A 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Livingston strikes out for out number 1. No balls and 2 strikes to count Aiden Robbins. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, that's going to be lined in the left field, a base hit. Duplantier had to wait, and the ball gets by the left fielder Ort. Coming in the score, Duplantier. Robbins will stop at second. It'll probably be scored a base hit, an RBI, and an error, and now it's 14-13. Here's the 0-1 to Tinney. Swings and hits it, way out! Say goodnight to it, folks! A walk-off! Carson Tinney does it again. He walks this one off, and in a game that featured all kinds of football-like scores, the Longhorns win it on a 2-point conversion. The 2-run homer walks it off in the bottom of the ninth. The final score, Texas 15, Sam Houston 14. Well, you knew those guys certainly had the opportunity if they could get to the plate, and Robbins had the base hit and was able to advance to second on the error. That allowed Duplantier to score to make it 14-13. And then Carson Tinney jumped all over to drive it out of the ballpark.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. For extensive coverage of college baseball, use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.